I am Patrick Lindeman, and this is the Tollgate drain. We have been blessed by this woman, Ruelaine, who is the Lansing Poet Laureate, and she just received a grant to put 5 poetry signs along our path, and all the poetry has to do with clean water.
Yes.
So it's very beautiful.
What happened is late spring, I started noticing, I was trying to think of ways to make poetry visible, and how you could, because weather, the weather corrodes most things, and what would be durable enough to, put a piece of artwork and a poem on. And I saw lectern signs, some historical lectern signs around. And then a friend noticed the signs here and said, "Ruelaine, you have to look at these." So I came over and fell in love with the signs and also Tollgate. Well, this is sort of an example. It's not what we would put up. This is one of my photographs, the poem. Jan Shoemaker, a wonderful poet and writer, allowed us to use one of her poems. This actually was one of the sidewalk poem winners. And so we just tried to make an example to show what one of the poetry art signs might look like. We're going to launch a poetry contest beginning in August, and the name of the contest is We Are Water. And basically, we're inviting residents of the Tri-County area, Ingham, Eaton, and Clinton counties, age 10 and older, to submit poems to the contest. Relatively short poems, not too long, about water, about fresh water, about nature, about the environment. And we'll have 5 winners, and those winners will have their poems featured on one of the poetry signs here in the Tollgate drain wetlands. Also, each winner will get a $150 cash award. I know, that's nice.
I think this would be a great location for one of them.
I would love that. I think it's a really good idea because it's close to the entrance, and people think, this is a place where there's...
Okay, so this is one entrance.
And look at the wildlife. Wow. Wow.
It's pretty incredible. Here's another sign, and your third sign should go up over here, I think.
Okay. I like the way the trees, the rocks, the vegetation provides privacy, a sort of enclosure of this area, protection for it.
And you can see that throughout this whole thing. And this is a new sign that we've got up.
Oh, this is beautiful.
We just put this one up a little while ago.
Wow. This is lovely. So were these trees in existence when you started, or did all
the land you're standing on was not in existence?
Amazing.
Everything that you see, I planted.
Wow. Really?
Yes. Isn't that fun?
That's really pretty amazing. I feel like I'm learning a lot here. Wow, that's beautiful. So this is just a way to bring poetry into everyday life so that it brings, it sort of adds to the conversation, adds to the dimensionality that's already here, right?
So what do you think?
I fell in love with this place without even understanding how it worked. But now that I know how it works, I'm just amazed and delighted.
Right in here is where I thought the 5th and last sign should go. Is right
on the
up
other
here.
side of the bench?
Right.
Okay. I'd like to invite everybody in the Tri-County area, age 10 and over, to write a poem. To write a poem about Tollgate, about our relationship with water, our human relationship with water, how essential water is to life, and how we need to protect fresh, clean, drinkable water. One thing I should mention is that the Great Lakes contain about 21% of the world's surface fresh water, and that's the biggest system of fresh water in the whole world. And it's important for us to understand water and protect it. This is so beautiful.
Well, it is what nature intended it to be.
Mm-hmm.